Hello to everyone. I am Bunavsha Rafieva from Samarkand Institute of Veterinary Medicine, and the topic of our lesson today is problem page. Sometimes life throws up problems for us. We lose our job, we get divorced, a family member dies, or sometimes it's not so dramatic, but nevertheless, it still tests our resolve and our ability to recover. That got me thinking about English vocabulary related to problems and advice. What are the phrases to use in English to show we can adjust and we can start again?
Hi, Daniel. It looks like we have a serious problem. I'm at the conference and I've got my presentation on in 25 minutes, but the damn laptop has just crashed on me. And I've lost all my PowerPoint slides.
Good grief! Are you saying it won't even start up?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, let's not panic. I don't suppose you made a backup of the data.
Yes, I did actually. There should be a CD on my desk.
Yes, I can see it from here. Look, what I suggest is that you get on to the organizers and have them reschedule your presentation. I'll send down my assistant with a replacement laptop.
I'm not sure about that idea. The conference center seems quite far from our office. How long do you think it will take her to get here?
Only about 30 minutes, assuming the traffic doesn't hold her up. So, the best thing would be to arrange your presentation for 3 o'clock.
Right, that makes sense. I'll go and sort it out right away.
Okay, and now we can discuss some problem page. And what is a problem? It's a situation, person, or thing that needs attention and needs to be dealt with or solved. Here are some collocations with the word problem. We can have problem, solve problem, overcome, resolve, address, approach, sort out, tackle, face problem, or cause problem. Here are English vocabulary related to problems and advice. The first one is moving on. Oh, to leave the past behind you and look to the future. Or somebody is leaving a company to get a new job and it's moving on. This can be both physical or mental, moving on in your mind, forgetting the problem and think positive, or physically move towns or cities or even countries. I have had enough of this job, time to move on to something bigger. The second one is get over it. Forget about the problem, accept it, and leave it in the past. Often a phrase a friend will use when giving advice. Oh, so she left you for another guy. Get over it and find another girl. There are plenty out there. Next one is let it go. Oh, let it go. Forget about something. Often a problem stays with us for a long time because we will not let it go. Stop the problem letting worry you and make that new start. And now let us look and match the sentences about problems at work. Here you see 5 sentences and 5 answers, yeah? Near, let us match them. Okay, the first one. I can't load the web page. How do you think? How can we answer? And you are right. There is no internet. Second, the heater doesn't work. Yes, it's C1. It's broken. Third one, there is no paper for the printer. And it's A point. Did anyone order any? Fourth one, I can't find my pen. And right, the B point is the right answer. Here you can borrow this one. And the last, the invoice isn't in the box. A point, they forgot to send it. Yeah, great job you did. The next activity is, let us make the words to the pictures below of work problems. Okay, here are 6 answers. A boring job, not job training, a difficult colleague, too much work, a health problem, and working long hours. Let us look to the first picture is. And we can easily understand it's a boring job, yes. Next one is, his neck is aching, yes, neck ache. The right answer is a health problem, yes, you're right. Okay, set picture. Two people are arguing and one of them is pointing his index finger. You are right if you chose a difficult colleague. Okay, the next photo shows us a man is so surprised, tired, and so many papers and documents on his table. Right, it's too much work. The last one is here. Even at home working and so tired with his laptop and papers with documents. You're right, working long hours. Great job. Oh, before we talked about the kind of problems, and now let us talk about fixing problems and have some activities here. For these adjectives, these 6 adjectives will help us. Let us put them to the correct sentences. Okay, the adjectives like bright, correct, flexible, helpful, modern, and tidy. They are all familiar to you. And now, please, the first sentence. First, look yourself, and then we will continue. Okay, first one. This is a wrong document. Can you send them the correct one, please? Second one. You can work hours if you can't start work at 9 a.m. You can work flexible hours if you can start work at 9 a.m. The third one. My computer froze, but You are right if you chose helpful colleague fixed the problem. Fourth one. I could never find anything on my desk, but then I started to keep it, and it's tidy. Yes, to keep it tidy. Fifth one. My computer screen was too bright, so I made it darker. Yes, and the last one is the printer was really old, so we bought a more modern one. Yes, a more modern one is correct answer here. Great job. And here are also some collocations with problem, which we haven't seen on our previous presentation slides. Collocations with the word problem. Face a problem. Combat a problem. Tough problem. Recurrent problem. Serious problem. Confront a problem. Run into a problem and rise above a problem. Please pay attention to these collocations and try to remember them. Thank you a lot for your attention. See you soon again.